Yes, this is my favorite movie of 2023. A mature thriller without ridiculous, unrealistic characters, over-the-top action sequences, huge explosions, and flashy car chases. A movie which shows that reality is not always amazing and exciting and full of surprises and energy. It can be boring and exhausting. This movie is not an exciting, full of energy action movie, with invincible, unrealistic characters and assassins that can take out an army of people alone. It's literally the opposite, and it's amazing. Although I enjoy a broad spectrum of movies and series, I have a very unusual and odd taste in movies that I love. So don't be surprised that this is my favorite movie of 2023. The Killer is a 2023 action thriller directed by David Fincher and based on the French graphic novel series of the same name. The story revolves around an unnamed protagonist, known only as the Killer, who works as a freelance assassin. He lives by a philosophy of total discipline and self-control, viewing most of the world as inferior to him. His life takes a dramatic turn when a job in Paris goes wrong. After that job, the Killer returns to his hideout in the Dominican Republic, only to find it ransacked and his girlfriend severely injured. This sets him on a path of revenge, as he seeks to find out who is responsible for the attack on his home. The Killer is not a story of revenge, but mostly a deep exploration of the protagonist's character and the world he inhabits. It's a film that challenges the typical portrayal of assassins in Hollywood, offering a more nuanced and complex view of their lives, showing what it really takes to be an assassin is not being a one-man army that takes out everyone. What it takes is being very patient, being able to deal with boredom and a lot of self-discipline and self-control. This movie was a study in how to do a slow burn the right way. It was slow, but I never felt my attention slip, because the odd commentary was done in the right way to keep me pulled into the story. The whole movie also felt more real and less fantastical than something like John Wick, which is still awesome and will probably be a classic in 20 years. That realism made it all feel more grounded to me. The Killer follows a linear narrative structure, starting with the protagonist's life as a disciplined and successful assassin, moving to a botched job that disrupts his life, and culminating in a quest for revenge. The plot is well organized, with each event logically leading to the next, creating a coherent and engaging storyline. The film excels in character development, particularly with the protagonist. If you are enjoying this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. He starts as a seemingly emotionless assassin, but as the plot unfolds, we see him evolve. His mistakes bring him to a territory which is unknown to him, because he never makes mistakes. The Killer explores the psychological impulses of the protagonist, delving into his philosophy and how it influences his actions. The film also examines how his experiences affect his mindset, adding a layer of psychological depth that resonates with the audience. The performances in The Killer are all great. Michael Fassbender, in the leading role, delivers a masterclass in restrained intensity. Michael Fassbender truly elevates any project he's in. His portrayal of the disciplined, meticulous assassin is both chilling and captivating. He perfectly embodies the cool, clinical nature of his character, while subtly hinting at the emotional turmoil beneath the surface. His performance is a study in contrast, balancing the cold, detached exterior of the assassin with glimpses of vulnerability. The supporting cast also delivers strong performances. Each character is distinct and well realized, contributing to the overall richness of the narrative. The cinematography and visuals in The Killer are a testament to the film's commitment to creating a realistic and immersive world. Every shot in the film is meticulously crafted, with a masterful blend of subdued blues, yellows, and grays that establish the gritty vibe that is a common thread in Fincher's films. The visuals are not just about creating an aesthetically pleasing frame, but they also serve to enhance the narrative and the characters' journeys. The film's visual effects are subtle and grounded, avoiding the overuse of CGI that is common in many action thrillers. Instead, the film opts for practical effects and careful cinematography to create its action sequences. This approach adds a layer of realism to the film, making the events on screen feel more tangible and impactful. One of the standout aspects of the film's visuals is the depiction of the assassin's work. The film takes its time to show the meticulous preparations of the assassin, from staking out a location to setting up his equipment. These sequences are shot in a detailed and methodical manner, mirroring the precision and patience of the protagonist. The film also uses its visuals to convey the protagonist's state of mind. For instance, the use of close-ups during tense moments helps to convey the protagonist's focus and intensity. On the other hand, wide shots are used to depict the isolation and alienation of the protagonist in his world. In terms of special effects, the killer opts for a more restrained approach. The film avoids flashy, over-the-top effects, instead favoring practical effects that add to the film's realism. The action sequences are well executed, with the film's commitment to realism extending to its depiction of violence. The result is action scenes that feel visceral and impactful, without resorting to gratuitous violence or spectacle. The Killer is a film that dares to redefine the assassination thriller genre. It offers a deep exploration of its protagonist's character, a unique approach to storytelling, and a commitment to realism in its visuals and action sequences. The performances by Michael Fassbender and Tilda Swinton are exceptional, bringing depth and nuance to their characters. The film's narrative structure, character development, and thematic exploration are all handled with care and subtlety, resulting in a story that is engaging, original, and psychologically resonant. The cinematography and visuals further enhance the narrative, creating a distinct visual style that sets the film apart. However, The Killer is not a film for everyone. It demands patience and attention from its viewers, and it may not appeal to those seeking high-octane action or quick thrills. But for those who appreciate depth, complexity, and a fresh take on familiar genre tropes, The Killer is a rewarding cinematic experience. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss the next review.